I just absolutely love rotisserie chicken. It is one of the best things, and it is so fun to cook with a rotisserie chicken. It is quick and easy as well, and just so yummy. So I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite rotisserie chicken recipes. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Let's get cooking. First, I'm going to be sharing with you a casserole, and it is going to be a chicken bacon ranch casserole with my rotisserie chicken. I have these bacon crumbles, and they are so good. I got them at Costco, and they are just amazing. This big, huge bag. It lasts forever, but it is just really great quality bacon that I love, so it goes really great in this casserole. So I'm going to make a sauce with some sour cream. I'm also going to add in a can of cream of chicken soup as well. So this is going to make a really great creamy sauce for the casserole. Casseroles and creamy sauces just go hand in hand. I'm adding in a packet of ranch seasoning mix as well. And this casserole is so great with the rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie chicken is so tasty. It is so convenient. I love that you can skip that step of cooking your chicken when you're making a casserole, and you can just use rotisserie chicken. So really convenient and so yummy. So I'm just spreading out my sauce all over. I'm going to top with a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And I have my oven, it's preheated to 350 degrees right now. I'm going to bake this for about 40 to 45 minutes. And these flavors combine so well. I'm going to top with some cornflakes. This is going to give it a really awesome crunch. I love cornflakes on top of casseroles. So good. So this was baking for 40 minutes. It's amazing. Serve it with some rice and some salad. And it is just a great dinner with rotisserie chicken. I'm going to make another casserole with my rotisserie chicken. This is going to be a chicken noodle soup casserole. So I have my rotisserie chicken. I have 2 cups of egg noodles. I have a cup of frozen peas and carrots. I have some corn. I'm going to drain the corn and use 1 cup of corn. I'm going to make a sauce for this casserole. I'm going to use 1 cup of milk. I'm going to also use a can of cream of chicken. This is going to make this so yummy. Casseroles with cream of chicken and cream of mushroom are definitely so good, definitely all my favorites. So 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 can of cream of mushroom. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder as well. I'm going to add in some pepper. And I'm going to give this a mix. So this sauce is really great. It's going to make this chicken noodle soup casserole just delicious. So I'm going to pour it over the top. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm just going to kind of push in this sauce so that it coats all of the noodles. I'm going to top with some foil. I'm going to bake this for 45 to 50 minutes. Look how yummy this is. It is so tasty. I'm going to let it sit up. Serve it with a side salad. Amazing. I'm going to do some stuffed peppers. I just love stuffed peppers. They're one of my favorite things. And so this is going to be a rotisserie chicken stuffed pepper. And it's going to be a creamy chicken and spinach. So the filling is so good on this one. But I'm going to cut my peppers in half, clean out the centers, and I'm going to brush these with some olive oil and bake them for 25 minutes. While they're baking at 350, I am going to cut up my rotisserie chicken, and I just cannot get enough of rotisserie chicken. It is so easy and so yummy. It cuts up so well, and it is just one of the best inventions. I can never get enough of rotisserie chicken. Just the convenience is amazing. My kids love to eat it just plain, which I do too, but it's so great in so many recipes. So I really have been using a lot more rotisserie chicken lately because it is so convenient and so delicious. So it cuts up really easily. I'm just cutting it into some smaller little cubes, some smaller pieces, and then this will be ready to make the filling for my stuffed peppers. So just get off as much of that chicken as you can, and then I'm going to add in a cup of spinach. So it's frozen spinach that has been defrosted. I have half a brick of cream cheese and half a cup of Parmesan cheese. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder, and I'm gonna give this a mix. My cream cheese is a little bit softened, so it's much easier to mix around. This filling is delicious. So good with the cream cheese and the Parmesan cheese. And nice and healthy, nice and low carb meal for this one. I love a good low carb healthy meal. So this is just great. I'm gonna fill in these peppers, and then once they are all filled, I'm going to top these with some mozzarella cheese. And I'm gonna bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then they will be so perfect, just a wonderful dinner. I'm going to make some rotisserie chicken salads, and I love to make ahead salads for lunch and for dinner. Really easy to kind of grab and go. Sometimes my husband and I have these for dinner and they're just already all set, so I don't have to pull out all of the ingredients, which I love. So I'm cutting up my rotisserie chicken. I'm going to add it into the bottom of all of my mason jars. And this is such a great way if you're going to take a lunch to work. This is such a great option. I have some bacon that is chopped up, some cooked bacon. I have some cucumber. So you can add all your favorite toppings to these salads, definitely customizable. I'm adding in some shredded cheddar cheese as well, and then I will add in my lettuce. So I'll just shove this lettuce into the mason jar. You can really fit quite a bit in here, so you could just push it down until you can't really add any more. So really delicious, healthy, customizable, and just a perfect way to use a rotisserie chicken. So I'm going to add my dressing into these dressing cups and just put the lid on and add it right on top of these mason jars. And these are just such a great way to grab a lunch or a quick dinner, and you just put it on the plate and you are ready to go. So I absolutely love making these. I'm going to do a chicken lasagna. I have these oven-ready lasagna noodles. They are really easy to use, which I love. I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom, some diced pimentos. I love these in this. And some sliced black olives. I love these as well. Huge olive fan. So a second cream of mushroom. I have Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan, my rotisserie chicken all cut up. I have an onion, and I have some sour cream. This is one of my favorite recipes. My mom always made this, and so I make it now quite often, so I just love it. So I have my 2 cans of cream of mushroom that I'll add into my bowl. This makes such a great mixture. I have my sour cream, I have my diced onion. I'll put the recipe for this in the description box. My Parmesan cheese, olives, and pimentos, but like I said, I'll put the recipe and it'll have all of the measurements in the description box, so check that out if you want to make this one. It is so good. So this sauce is amazing. I'm going to add in my rotisserie chicken and then give it another stir to just make a really awesome chicken mixture. So super easy. You can use any other kind of cooked chicken. I just love the convenience of rotisserie chicken, and then the flavor is just so good. So I have my Pyrex. I'm spraying it with my cooking spray. I'm adding in my oven noodles that don't need to be cooked. You can do regular lasagna noodles if you'd like, and just make sure you cook them ahead of time. So I'm adding in a layer of the sauce with the chicken, and it is so delicious. So I'm just spreading it out nice and evenly, coating the lasagna noodles. I'm going to add another layer. So I'm going to add a couple layers until I am all out of the chicken mixture. But I'm going to add another one on here. And my oven is preheating right now to 350 degrees. Once this is all assembled and ready to go, it takes about 40 to 45 minutes to cook. And I love casseroles. I love making them sometimes earlier in the day, and then you can just keep them in the refrigerator and cook them in the evening when you're ready for dinner. So I really love that. I can cook it, assemble it, and clean everything up in the kitchen, and then all I have to do is heat the casserole and cook that for dinner time. So that's one thing I absolutely love about casseroles. So I'm adding on some shredded cheddar cheese on top of this, a layer, and then this will be ready to go. So good. Absolutely one of our biggest family hits for sure. So it comes out so good. Look how yummy it is, nice and bubbly around the edges, and just super good. Definitely a huge hit on repeat. So I'm going to make some chicken salad. I'm going to do chicken salad lettuce wraps. So I have all my rotisserie chicken all cut up. I have dried cranberries, which makes this so, so good. Walnuts, celery, mayonnaise, and then I'll be ready to go. So I'm going to just cut up into some smaller pieces my rotisserie chicken. And rotisserie chicken is just so nice and tender and just cuts so easily. So you can just cut it into some smaller cubes and make it more bite size. I have my celery that I'm going to cut into some smaller pieces. And I'm just using 2 stalks of celery. I also have my dried cranberries. So I have and I have my walnuts. I have half a cup of walnuts. I'm going to chop these up a little bit with my knife, just a little bit. You can use a nut chopper if you want, but I just want to chop these just a little bit. I have half a cup of dried cranberries and a cup of mayonnaise. So really, really easy, a nice light meal. I love these for lunch. It's really great for a nice light dinner as well. So give this a stir, mix it all together with the mayonnaise. Like I said, I love the cranberries in this. The cranberries give it this really awesome sweetness and just really delicious. And the crunch of the walnuts is just an awesome addition to this as well. So I have some butter lettuce that I'm going to use as my lettuce wraps. And you can use any kind of lettuce really that you want. Or croissants also. Chicken salad is so good on so many different things. But I love these little lettuce cups. Makes it so good, so nice. And I have this all prepped and ready to go for my lunches and dinners. And now I don't have to worry about what we're having for lunch for the next couple of days. I hope you like these rotisserie chicken recipes. They're all really good, really easy because rotisserie chicken is just so easy to work with. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll see you next time.